management team of this such a wonderful work function to make it a success. My name's, as I say, I'm a businessman and I own Abra Shopping Center, which has been supported by 99% of members who are here, including the IUIU as the university. It gives us the business. I think, Rector, when you go there are so many checks of Abra Shopping Center. And Abra Shopping Center began from IUIU itself. It's where I began business. I took my time to sit down and plan how do I benefit from the students that are studying from IUIU. I began my business with 260,000 shillings Ugandan currency, and that would only buy bogoya, passion fruits, cabbage, and so on. And I had to move to Udadiri early morning at 5 on a Diana, bring things near students, sell, go back. I think I covered the whole of Udadiri as a region in looking for what students want. And indeed, I'm so humbled that what I am today is because of the Islamic University in Uganda. I know many may have forgotten about that they were supported me to look like the way I'm looking, but for me, I'll never forget any person who added a coin on me. And one of them is that mama who has just spoken from Sierra Leone. She was my great customer some 15 years ago to 20. And many others who are here that I can't mention. I'm also a student from Islamic University in Uganda, and I joined, I think it's me who took the longest journey to IUIU, because I started at a very shallow level, that is the certificate, then I went in the information, and then I went to diploma in business, then I went to procurement, and that is bachelor's, and I finished in 2019. So I took 6 years at the university because my entry to university was shallow and I had to begin from somewhere. And to make it worse, while I was studying, I've been working, hustling. One day I even sat in the wrong class, attending for the whole semester. Simply because I would end up with a lot of pressure, come out with pressure because of many things. So I studied for one full semester. I only realized that during my exams. That's when the lecturers had to detect that we don't have the students, and one of them was Mukungu Isaac, who detected and ran to me, but they helped me. All in summary, I can say the university helped me to grow because there are so many important courses and the subjects and the knowledge I acquired from the university. And one of it was the Islamic Business Economics. I hustled with that paper, and it's the only paper I had a retake. In all the papers, it's the only paper. I loved it, but I never understood it well. Until I understood it well. And when I understood it well, it supported me well until I had all my papers cleared. Abra as a supermarket, we have grown because of you. And just like our theme says, networking for success and social. Friends, I want to tell you that whoever is here is a candidate of success, and we have to grow through networking. I've moved in countries, I think of late, 3 months ago, I was in Turkey with the president of Turkey, and we were with the vice rector. We met there, we even said we shall have a coffee. We even had to meet the president, and there are so many things that we did in Turkey to represent our nation, our country, Uganda. But one of the challenges we faced We realize that people have developed because of social networking, because of very few things that they take in life as principles. While here we look at them as problems. One of the things we realize that social capital is one of the biggest capital everyone should embrace in such a growing world. And as we come together, I've just heard one of the brothers saying he has good times. I even wrote the name down. We are having a building ongoing. And this helps to come back to us to see that we know where and how do we buy things. For example, while in Nkoma, I realized so many challenges around the university. And one of it was how to ensure quality of items that you are giving to human beings. So one of the principles I learned from is serving humanity. Friends, when you serve humanity with kindness, with holiness, you never go wrong in business because it is what everyone is searching. So when in Nkoma, I had to come and make a very big research in town. And I realized there is a very big opportunities in town. And you know, town is full of big giants alone. Now me who began from somewhere, very little, no capital, no anything, I said no, I should compete with the big ones, big giants. And when I came to town, there were 3 gaps in our Mbale city. 1 is quality of products. 2, I realized the friends who were there had a challenge, and the challenge was their fridges were dirty. They would not give the right products. The ladies were crying of cosmetics and so many other things. When we reached there, I moved in town one day wanting to buy something, but all shops were closed by 10, and this is a city. So entering the Mbale town, there are strategies I laid, which I believe everyone, when you're in business, you should be unique, be different from any other person, including the university. I like IIU, that's why it took a long time to be there, because of the strategy they use in education. In fact, when you come from IUIU as a product, you are never doubted in the market. Simply because the knowledge you acquire alone is enough for you to sail alone. And when you find a student from IU crying of jobs, what? Then he never took a good time to what our lecturers do at the university. So for me, who has been there and who has moved around, I've realized just 5 principles. One of it is time management. Our Ugandans are killing too much time on things that are taking us 100 years back. Yet the world is moving at a certain speed. So for example, TikTok. You find even an old man running towards TikTok. Someone is falling down, another one is laughing. When you go to China, they find you in TikTok. That is a very big case to answer. So, as alumni of university, I want to encourage you to really come together, support the community, and support ourselves. We support one another in business, and also support God. Because whichever you are doing on behalf of God. You are serving humanity in a very highest kind way. And therefore, you should make sure your service is excellent, and that will alone look for you. Business will be known even when you are not known. Very many people don't know me. It is very hard for you to find me. But it's very easy again when we are together to find each other. But they know the business. Even when I go somewhere, people doubt me. I go to do some transaction, someone looks at you and say, are you the one? They always take 10 minutes to analyze whether I'm the one or there is a duplication. And that is Africa. We judge by looking at maybe the age, the height, and so on. I really want to take this to say, let's utilize time The other thing is about planning. How are we planning? I've liked the organizers of this function, the way they planned. I'm so impressed with the team that you've done it all. And this is the growth, Mr. MC. This is the growth you have just told me to present. In the last 5 years or 4 years, some of us were not here, now we are here. That's already growth. And for me and my team, as I came with them, they are here in green shiny. These are your brothers and sisters who are working with you from Abra. We are going to commit 2 million shillings to alumni scholarship so that the fire continues burning. And we shall come again for the university rector. We want to give back to the university to see what we can do as Abra. We are very grateful. I want to say planning is a set of activities where when you wake up, what are you starting with in the next 10 years? What are you going to do and how are you going to do it? I have sat down in my life and always calculated. In 1 year, I work for 19 hours. And in 1 year, I have a time I've set for myself to see that I acquire a certain activities that I always set in life. And one of it is the goals. Each passing year, I evaluate what have I scored. The goals, as I talk, by the end of this year, maybe Abra can host you. Why not? If the money is coming from me, why not host you? And why am I saying this? We are purposely working so hard to come up with an industry. It is already registered, the land is secured. Next year, month, I'm going to India to look for machines and they come to employ Ugandans. As I talk, we are having one of the best bread in East Africa. Because one day I was in one of the finance office in Kampala, and one of the officer told me I always buy my buns from Abra and move with them to Kampala. That is already to me a score. And indeed, I feel proud because whichever I do it with one heart. I look at human being. I look at this person. How is he going to find his service? And in any way, in case you find a poor service in Abra, that is not me. That is an individual. And I take the apology to say, for me as me, I always think for my customer in order to show solidarity and togetherness. I say, let's try to plan so hard. I also want to say, change mind. You move with someone in an aeroplane from Uganda to Dubai without knowing the person's name, knowing maybe where the destination and so on. If anything happened on one of you on the same day, what will you say? You go to Kampala, you move in a bus, no talk, no asking for a name, no anything, you just move. And you say you are social networking. How about if it's the Muhammad and the angel we know? You are seated with and he's trying to test you. So I want to say, I believe that whoever came here, and it is a challenge to you, you have business cards. That is why we are here. Do you have a business card? Abra, I have. I know the director has. But I'm challenging those who came without and we are coming to social network and growth. I research. Of recent, I was in Nairobi. In Nairobi, I went for research. People don't know that in business, research is the most important key. No wonder it disturbs us, the university. One of the most subjects that disturbed me at university, Mr. Rector, is the research. You go, they turn you back. You go and change this. I'm sorry to say it, I know professors are here, but the reality is, research is the most active knowledge everyone should build if you are to be a successful business person. So let's embrace research. And lastly, innovation. When you do things same, tomorrow same, you will expect the same. I want you to note this. You do things same, today, tomorrow, the following day, you get same. You do things the way you used to do, you will get the same things that you did. So innovation is good enough for us to move as alumni and as students of IUIU who went through and got some good papers to turn them into practicals. We have to be innovative. And I'm very happy that whoever stood here and said something, he has done something. But I'm worried of the masses that graduates every day and night, and that IU has helped to graduate that are not here. Where are they? Where are they? So the question to you tonight, you and me, is, can't we change things? Why are we working at a minimum end rather than a maximum end? What is so difficult that our friends from Middle East that one day Amin helped, yet Uganda is called the Pearl of Africa, that can't do? If I go to Dubai, even tomorrow, I cancel my trip because I respect the community. I've come, I've grown, I've done everything because of the community. Otherwise, my flight was for last Saturday. I cancelled it because of this function. Why? You have the power. The potential you have, you are meant to change the whole of this world. Power. Power. Power is only knowledge if it is applied. Unfortunately, I forgot my own. They are saying woman. Thank you. I want to end by saying I'm so grateful. When I was called to speak, there is nothing difficult like speaking or standing in front of the professors, the learned councils and colleagues. It is very difficult, but I thank God. I want to end by saying, members, as we go back, make sure we associate, we grow our university, and we change. This world is ours. But each time I go to other countries, I always say one thing: God, thanks for giving birth to me in Uganda. Uganda is the richest country. We have just forgotten to think there is more beautiful country than our country. With alone, you learn Dubai is like you are an oven. Here for us, we are just sleeping. Let's try to utilize every little time. I want to say, my people, let's get moving, and also encourage you that I'm not a member yet. I didn't know even that I'm there. Now that I've known that I'm there, Mukuru, MC, and Madam, we are going to move together, and we are going to work together, and we shall support the cause. I want in front of the rector to say, 2 days ago I passed around the IUIU outside, and I saw the conditions under which those ladies are working from. It is our students who are eating that food, but where are they? Where are they going with life when they are eating from such places? I want to pledge to alumni that we shall make umbrellas. We shall make umbrellas. We can put alumni, also put abra. We go and serve those ladies. Most of them sit under sunshine, rain, with young children and so on, so that we beautify the place. You like it or not, that place serves our young sisters and brothers. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Members, another applause for him. One of the people who I know that is very hard to see him when I saw him talk, I was worried that my rector's head was going to go off. Which means that whatever Richard was talking was really spot on and very, very enriching. Thank you very much, our brother. And actually, Rector, I want to inform you that